Good afternoon to everyone. This is Brother Benny. It's May the 5th, 2020. Here we are in a new month, and a lot of things are taking place, and I just wanted to take the time today in this podcast to give you an update on our services and on kind of how things went this past weekend. We had two services. We had a 11 a.m. service that was our 60-plus group. And then we had our Sunday evening service, which was our 46 to 59 group. That was Sunday at 6, and we had 52 here Sunday morning, and we had 35 here on Sunday night. So went great, and that was good. Those are the kind of crowd sizes that we're trying to achieve. We're trying to keep our gatherings small. And so the way we had it set up with the age groups, it worked out perfectly. We kept our groups small. We kept our services small. And so we were thankful for that. It's kind of challenging because, our goal is to try to keep our gatherings small, and that's so reverse of what we've always tried to do. Our goal as pastors has always been to get as many people through the door as possible when you have service. But now we're in a situation where we're having to carefully monitor the number of people who are coming through the door and try our very best to keep those gatherings small. And that was achieved this weekend. And so we're glad of how things turned out. Everybody did great. And I'd like to say thank you to all those who did attend. You did a phenomenal job coming in and being respectful of the guidelines and following the guidelines. We had two great services and just a real incredible time together, and it was wonderful to be back in God's house. And I really enjoyed having some people to preach to and hearing some amens again and some hallelujahs, and it was a great time. And so I just wanted to give you an update as to kind of how things went. Everybody came in and found their seats, and we were able to dismiss in an orderly way, and things worked out really good. We have two more services to go. We have tomorrow night, Wednesday, and we also have our service Saturday night. Now, tomorrow night, remember, is at 7 o'clock. And that's those who are of the age 45 and younger, A through L, with your last name. And then, of course, Saturday night will be at 6, and that will be M through Z age group with the last name M through Z. So that's Saturday night. So, each service will have a full service. It's going to be praise and worship. It will be a sermon. So we're doing a full-scale service for each group that comes through. And so it's working out real well. We were able to do both of those Sunday in a full-scale format. So we just wanted you to know that each service will have those elements to the service for each group. I noticed today as I was, watching the press conference with Governor Abbott that he came out and mentioned that he's going to continue to move forward with reopening our state, and he's going to be allowing some more businesses to open this Friday and some more to open the following week. So that was positive and encouraging to see that things are continuing to move forward. And but I want to just remind us we need to keep our guard up. We don't need to let our guard down. We don't need to become relaxed or complacent in how we go about our daily lives. We need to continue to be careful when we're out in public. We need to continue to be careful when we come to church. And remember, not only are we protecting ourselves, but we're protecting our family, our loved ones, and our church family as well by doing so. And I'm reminded of what Jesus said in Matthew 26:41. He told his disciples, he said, watch and pray. And I think that's great advice for us right now, is to watch and pray. We need to watch what's going on. We need to, observe, the news and the reports, the data. the information that's coming out, and we need to be sure that we're watching and paying attention to all that, and we will be. And of course, most important thing we can do is pray that God will continue to lead us through these times that we're in as we're trying to reopen, as we're trying to move forward slowly but carefully. And I want to stress that we're trying to do this very careful. And we have a great facility to do this in. We've got a large sanctuary that we can keep good distance in. We've got a nice size foyer that we're able to keep good distance in. So our building has a good flow that you can move in and out of to safely come in and out of and be in while you're here, where we can keep good, safe distance. Now, I do want to continue to say that, we're going to reassess the situation every day, every week, and we will make decisions based on what's going on in our community, and how good and how well things are going all together. And at some point, if we have to pull back, we'll pull back. But if we are able to continue to move forward, we'll look at taking those next steps. But they'll be taken carefully. We won't just rush into doing anything. We'll make sure that we assess the situation carefully and move forward as we're able to do so. But as of right now, things are going to stay the way they are. I don't have any time frame as to when things will be any different. We're just taking it one day at a time, and obviously 1 week at a time. So I want to encourage those who are, still not comfortable coming, please stay home. I don't want you to feel pressured to come. We want you to know that we respect your decision. We understand your decision. And we want people to be able to come here and feel comfortable and be able to enjoy the service. So we don't want anybody to come who doesn't feel like it's time yet. You may need another week. You may need another couple of weeks. You may want to wait through the month of May. Whatever your decision is, we respect that completely. And for those who have underlying health conditions, we continue to encourage you to stay home through this as well. I do want to remind you that we will have our online service. It will be displayed. It will be put up on Saturday nights. We have decided not to record every service, so we've chosen to do that live stream service on Saturday night. It'll probably come on about 6:15, 6:20 is when that will start. And so we decided to do it once a week. At the conclusion of each week, we will record that sermon, we'll record that service live, and then we will post it. So anybody who would like to go back and see it, who missed it, who wasn't able to be here, will have access to that service and to that sermon. So our online ministry will continue. We're just moving it to Saturday night. We were doing it on Sunday morning, but we're going to move it to the Saturday night service is what we'll do going forward. So I just wanted to give you an update and just kind of let you know how things are going. And so far, things are going good, and we're encouraged by what we're seeing. If there's one area that I could say that we probably are going to really all have to work hard in and pay special close attention to, that is our congregating and wanting to talk with each other. Just be sure that if you do stop to talk to somebody, that you're out of the way of other people. Be sure that you and that person are a safe distance as you're talking. Try to stay out of doorways, try to stay out of entryways, and let those conversations and interactions be brief, and continue to move forward into wherever you're going, whether that's you're going outside or whether you're coming in to go into the sanctuary. We have to be sure we keep everybody moving and that we don't find groups of people standing around in close proximity to each other, because that's one of the things we certainly have to continue to avoid and be sure that we pay close attention to. I know that's the hard one because we like to talk, we like to visit and fellowship, but I do encourage you to really pay close attention to that as you attend the services of your scheduled time. But thank you, and continue to pray for our church, pray for our community, and for our country. Remember that throughout the week, and God bless you.